It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're in for a rematch of Super Bowl 41. It's the Bears and the Colts, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. So good to have you on board with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, in this league, you know it, you lived it. Undergoing a changing of the guard at the quarterback position sometimes can be traumatic, but a lot of times it leads to hope. We've got a couple of teams here with young signal callers looking towards the future.
And you know the old saying, Mike, in the NFL, it is truer than ever. If you have a quarterback, you have a chance. And here we have two teams that feel like they have that quarterback position of the future settled. There's going to be some growing pains. There's going to be some moments where that youth rears its head. But over the long term, both these organizations feel like they have an answer at the most critical position in all of sports.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Bears come out with their quarterback, Caleb Williams. All of Chicago hoping this is the man who can finally answer that long search for a franchise quarterback for the Bears. He won the Heisman. He's the #1 overall pick in this past year's draft.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Kwity Paye bursting through to bring him down.
Mike, you said it. You mentioned just how loud it was, the energy in this building leading up to the opening kickoff. And with a sack like that on the first play of the game, this crowd's only going to get louder. And, man, we could feel it all the way up here in the booth.
That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll try to run for it. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Indianapolis led out by their quarterback, Anthony Richardson, the #4 overall pick in 2023. Had some highlight moments, but injured most of the year. Greg now in his 2nd year in the NFL out of Florida.
I think when you go back and watch the film for last week, Mike, he played fairly well for the most part. Now, are there some things to clean up? Absolutely. Some of his footwork, both inside and outside the pocket, still has a long way to go. The occasional errant throw or just thinking, hey, I've got a big arm, I'm going to fit this ball in the window. Some of that stuff needs to get cleaned up, but overall, not bad. But what matters the most in wins and losses, and he just wasn't the difference maker his team needed when they needed him the most.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork, a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate and an opportunity for a big shot. You end up falling short. As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And that'll move the sticks. That's a first down. Down to the 45-yard line. From the gun, Richardson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On second down, Richardson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. That is brought in at the 10. And he is going to be out of bounds. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes second and goal. A second down throw for Richardson. It's out wide to try and tight end screen. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard?
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Colts. It's his second touchdown of the year. So on third and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on fourth down. Taking care of it on the third down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. First and 10. the bootleg, it's Williams. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's to the longtime Charger, it's Keenan Allen. With that, I want to give you a look here at the receiving numbers for him from the game a week ago. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to
Neutral
jump?
zone infraction, defense.
Ready? Let's go.
On the option, it's Swift. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And for the second straight offseason, it's kind of hard to believe Mike Swift kind of finds himself in a new place every year. This time it's with Chicago. Just a year ago, over 1,000 yards rushing, and he's going to be looking to build off that last year's success.
A play fake. Now Williams.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Williams. He's got it inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Cole Kmet, touchdown Chicago.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Anthony Gould now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Colts offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Third down and 9. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And this one is caught by Pierce. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Indianapolis.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, but I don't think it's going to be his last.
Holding offense.
On play action, Richardson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 2nd and 11.
Let's go now.
They'll send their tight end left. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Richardson to throw. Catch made. That's Pittman. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain. I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Let's go.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Now Richardson. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now Richardson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Over the middle, that's Komet. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. 10-7 is the score. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll go play action here with Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze.
I think it's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed. That's really well done defensively, Mike. The key to these situations is you got to engage with the blocker, bottle it up, but then you have to get off the block, find the ball, bring them down. That's exactly what they do. No gain, 4th down.
Here's Torrey Taylor now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. Our next drive getting ready to start, and we'll let you know what's coming up here later tonight. It is a good one. The Chiefs and Falcons in Atlanta. 2nd primetime appearance for the Falcons in the last 2 weeks. Then on Monday, a doubleheader comes your way. It's the Jags and the Bills in Orchard Park. Note the start time, 7:30 Eastern. Followed by the Commanders and Bengals. That kicks off at the usual 8:15 starting time. A gain there of 27 yards.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
To throw, it's Richardson. Off he goes. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
On first down, it's Richardson. Finding the open man, that's Pittman. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Throwing, Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Let's go.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. Now he'll run.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Go!
In motion comes Pittman.
Set, go!
Try the jet sweep, heading right. The Colts are going to have a 1st and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Here's Richardson. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts will get out in front 17-7. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Velus Jones now on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to take over once again. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now some movement up front. Flags down, mistake-filled first half continues. Tevin Jenkins, the man called for the flag. They will run it over center with Swift. He finds some room across the 25. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll go again with Swift. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Offside, defense.
Off play action. Here's Williams. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. They finally get him down inside the 20, but it looks like this one is going to come back. On first down, they give it right back to Swift. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. On second down, it's Williams. He's going to run it. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
On third down, it's Williams. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Give up the middle with Swift. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
Another run here, another run by Swift. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. This is an RPO, and quickly they'll hit Allen.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Michael Pittman making his way back out there along with the rest of the Colts offense. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And this will be incomplete.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. So, on 4th down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. The Bears have Velus Jones deep to return. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll manage to get to the 33. That's E.J. Speed getting in there to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake filled first half continues. Here's Swift. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
3rd and long. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for Chicago. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Colts offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. 2nd and a yard.
Let's go now.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And that'll give them a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Tight end motioning left. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. Quick throw, taken in. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold.
Ready? Let's go.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. And he'll get forward for a couple. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play.
Okay, break. Go.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll take a deep shot for downs. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Bears offense and DeAndre Swift set to get going again. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing is Williams. That's a short throw caught by Komet. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Williams now to throw. He runs with it. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears are able to cut it to 4, 17-13.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we have reached halftime, and it's a 4-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, where you see the final score there. Ty Chandler, well over 100 yards on the ground with 3 touchdown runs. From there, we head down south to Tampa to check on the Bucs at home at Raymond James Stadium. And that one's gone to the half with the visiting Broncos on top. Bo Nix with a touchdown throw to Cortland Sutton. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. And they were winners as they defeat the visiting New England Patriots. Breece Hall, well over 100 yards on the ground with a pair of touchdown runs. We saw former rushing champs Jonathan Taylor be a big-time factor in that first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Here's Gould on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Colts offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down, but a marker is on the field. And we need to check this call. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He'll tuck it and take off.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's 2nd and 6. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts first down. He needed 2 and gained 6.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Rick. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. 3rd and long. Throwing is Richardson. He's got his man. That's down. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
First and 10. Richardson operating from the pistol. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? Looking to throw. Richardson. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
You find yourself trailing coming out of the halftime break. Your defense is going to start on the field. And, man, what a great way to get this half started. Keep this game within 1 possession, get the ball back to your offense, and see what they can do.
Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This from 34 yards. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Colts will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Bears offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll start out first down and 10. On the bootleg, it's Williams. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense.
Now a toss, left side, it's Swift. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. Third down and 9. Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And third down just became a lot tougher. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. Here's Williams. That one on target to Moore. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
And here's DJ Moore coming off an impressive first season in Chicago. It saw him set a new career high in catches, yards, and touchdowns. And remember that new rookie quarterback, Caleb Williams, under center. First overall pick, and a big reason they felt they were ready for a rookie quarterback was because of weapons like Moore.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Right back to Moore, another grab. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
To the left side, into the hands of Moore. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Throwing on second down, Williams. Toss right side to the tight end, Komet. They have converted twice on third down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal it is a first down.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
This is the connection that Bears fans have been dreaming about since these two guys were drafted in this previous spring's draft. I mean, they think they have one of the more formidable young quarterback wide receiver duos in the entire league. Williams, first overall pick. Odunze, number 9. The future looks bright in Chicago.
On the give, it's Swift. And he will score. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. To return is Dallas Flowers. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Colts offense ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. It's Richardson on the move. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
On the ground, it's Taylor. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. On the ground, this is Sermon. He'll manage only a couple. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down. Third and 5. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Defense. That penalty is declined.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Evan Byard, the veteran who's broken up a few passes in his day, gets to that one. From the gun, Richardson. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bears offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now Williams. That's to the tight end, Komet. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
able to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Over the middle, that's Komet.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
He'll go right back to Komet. He's got it again. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again, Williams. There's that man again, another catch. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. Throw it again, it's Williams. And he will power his way into the end zone. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Here's Gould on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. And he'll get this only up to about the 33-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker. Be friendly.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard. It sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
He'll look deep for Pittman. And this ball incomplete on third down. The Colts about to kick this one away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. To the outside, a catch made by Moore.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On the set.
Here's 2nd and 2. Whistles look like the right side. Got an early jump there. Let's check the flag. Darnell Wright. Guilty that time. Williams to throw on 2nd down. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
The Bears sending out their punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The home team's offense and Josh Downs heading back to the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Richardson. Pass right side to Downs. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield, but in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Richardson to throw. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On 2nd down, Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he's going to have a Colts first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn 4th down into a first. When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front. Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll go again with Swift. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment defense.
They will run it over center with Swift. Not much develops there. We'll get this to about the 43. Here's a 2nd and 9. Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Odunze. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. And he'll get about 5. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It is 2nd down and 5. They'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Ryan Kelly, the center, guilty there. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Let's go.
Here's Richardson. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
The visitors' offense. And their running back set to go once more. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. They'll run with Swift. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now here's 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Swift. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. The pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag down in the backfield, usually the spot that tells us hold it. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Here's Gould on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Colts offense ready to get back at it. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That's the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. Richardson going to look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here. The road gets a little tougher now. It's 1st and 20.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
To throw, it's Richardson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Now Richardson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
We are set for 4th and long. Here's Richardson. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag down. It's 4th down, so this is a very big call.
Let's go. Take go.
Looking to throw, Richardson. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.